Good morning, everybody. It is a great morning. The Lord woke me up on this side of the dirt. We have a little job here. Yeah, I got it on the hoist over the weekend. Yeah, you just wait till you see the rust up under this thing. Yeah. Welcome to Ohio, guys. Ohio is not nice to methyl. Oh boy. I'll just show you a little sneak peek right here. I don't know how well you can see it. Yeah, the rear end's not attached. But that will soon be changed. I'm gonna get it up. I'm gonna get the hoist hooked up under there. Hopefully the frame don't collapse. Yeah, it's that bad, guys. Seriously. Oh, my sandpaper's on the floor. Sandpaper on the floor. Yeah, I'm gonna get this thing up in the air. I'm gonna pull the back tires off, get them out of my way. And I'm gonna see if I can't get a frame repaired. He brought over the weekend some pieces that he found on that Jungle website, Amazon. He brought them and dropped them off for me. That way I don't have to make them. I could make them, but hey, if he wants to supply the parts, let him. All right, let's see if we can't get this thing up in the air and get a better visual. I looked at it up on their hoist over at the other place, but I've been asleep a few days. All right, let's start the week off right and lay on the floor. Let's get dirty first thing this morning. Oh, hey, check that out, check it out. There you are. Okay. That'll work. You ever have one of those days where you get dressed for work and your clothes just don't seem to fit right? Oh, snap. This side, yeah. This side had the fuel tank on it and I couldn't really tell it real good, but I can see all the way through the frame. And it's a boxed frame. Great. Get us a little light on the other side there. But if you ever had one of them days where you get up in the morning and you go to put your clothes on and you just don't feel like they fit you. Yeah, I know. That's the way I feel this morning, guys. Oh boy. Yeah. Hey now, don't pinch my finger. I don't like that. You know what? That rust hole is exactly the same on this side. I wonder if that's not a rust hole. I mean, it is a rust hole, but I just wonder if it's a factory hook point that has the edges rusted out. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's see what she looks like before we go on up. That looks good. That looks good. Get that out of the way. Yeah. This side, man, it's gone clear up here. Oh my goodness. Great. Let's just get it up so we can see. I guess I'll just bring you in a little closer. There's not supposed to be a hole there. Right there. Not supposed to be one. I don't know what that is. That's the fuel tank holder thingy majigger. I don't know about that. I might have to call him, come over and look at it, but oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. Guys, I'll never buy another new vehicle, but I can guarantee you, if I ever did buy a new vehicle, first thing I would do is I would undercoat the inside of these frames, because the materials they use these days don't last. This side don't look as bad. All the mounts look good. But yeah. Man, I don't want to take that exhaust off there. Look at that. Yeah, we're just gonna get him safe. We'll get him safe and make sure it's gonna hold up. I'm thinking what I need to do is just clean this all up, cut out any of the worst, but clean these all up and just weld a plate over it. Same way with back here. I'm gonna have to take the exhaust off, unfortunately. Clean all that up and weld a plate over it. Same way over here. I don't know about this. I'm gonna have to talk to him, because I don't know how that gas tank strap mounts on there. But yeah, this stuff back here ain't hateful on the inside, that is. But let me get the tires off and we'll look at this section out here, because I know this section out here is pretty bad. I'd act like I was surprised, but I've seen it already. Some of these studs don't look all the greatest. As you can see, they just put this trailing arm in here. They left it loose. So they left it loose because they knew I was going to get in here. But yeah, the whole mounts and all is gone. Wow. Let me get the boxes over here. No, I'm going to have to pull these out. Ooh, this is going to be a bigger job than what I had planned. And the guy is on a really tight budget too. So yeah, that's great. All right, so that goes up in there just like so. I think the first thing I need to do is get this plastic out of the way. Drop these two cables here. This one here looks like I gotta cut that bracket off and weld it to the bottom of this. This one's got the hole, so that should be good. It's looking like on that website, I cut this right here, put that right up to it and weld. So I guess first thing I need to do is get this out of the way and I'll have a little more room to work. What are you looking over there for? You're supposed to be looking in here. That might be fun. getting in there. Oh my goodness, something's on there. I wonder if this stupid Milwaukee impact will get that off there. Nope. Let's grab the other one. See if it's got enough option. The worst part of any job is getting started. The best part of any job is finishing. It's sad when you got to go to your old impact that don't work right to get a bolt out. All right. I'm not sure where that one goes. Up in there. It's up there. Okay. Let's just push that over there. Let's he left these bolts loose so I can pull this out. So let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. All right. Like I always say, guys, put your bolts back in the hose so you know. It's hard to get in there. Let's go. that was fun. All right, where's my belt sander? Dang, nabbit. Dropping everything. Oh yeah, that's much better. Goes right in place. He just had this bolt on there. I don't want to prime him.
I can't believe spend that much time on it.
Do what?
Spend that much time on it.
Oh yeah, that looks good. Gonna knock the tip off that corner. And then undercoat. Hey! Oh, there's a gap up there. Alright, now I need my helmet and an air hose. Hate running a grinder without a guard or without a handle on it. Sometimes you gotta do. Okay, so now get that right there. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna match that hole all the way through. I don't know if the paint stick will go through that. Oh, it will. Okay.
So does Emergency act like this all the time?
Hold on just a second. Hey, that worked out nice. Oh, hey. Great. It don't want to fit over it. See, it's a good thing I didn't line that up over there like it said on the paper, because I'd have been way too far back. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. Now, I need to go from right there to right there and just do a little bit of a trim so it will fit. Around that weld. Okay, see, now I need to move that hole that way just a little bit. I was wondering about that. Hate being stressed, guys. I need to hold up. Let's try this again. See if we can't get it in position. Oh yeah, now it'll go. Come on, where's the hole? Okay. Oh yeah, now it fits nice. Okay. Get my water back on. Okay. Alright, that'll work. I'll get a weld there. I can't get up in there, but I can weld the rest of this all the way around. Alright. Gotta love burning e-coke. Well, I better take some of the E-coat off. After I cut that bracket off, I noticed they had new bracket in the package, so. Anybody say stressed? I shouldn't be. I know better. Shouldn't be stressed. Okay. Now I'll pull that screw back out before I go welding that up, because you know, wrong size. Plastic lines and heat don't match. Grab my glove, I'll weld that bracket, and then I'll have to let it cool before I undercoat and put it all back together, but it'll be good. It's all good. Come on now. Now the other side might be a little funner. Oh, it won't be that bad. Shoot, it was easier than the outside. All right. Grab my air hose, cool it off a little bit. Now, for this side. Okay, I can get those tightened down, and I'm going to say the outside over here is done. Okay. Now for the other side. Almost forgot this part. Is that right? How come it's not lining up here? Surely that don't go clear up there. Oh, but it must. Oh! Yeah, it must. Dag nabbit. Come off there. Is that right? Hey, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, that goes there. Now, that one. That one. Right there. Okay. Okay, those are in. Now for all the push plugs. And there is a lot of them. Not as many as I thought there was. Get in the hole. Okay. Okay, now this side is done. Really? Yeah, I think it's about time to... Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Should have started on this side. It's worse than the other side. Broke that bolt off and then it should fall off. I think this guy is biting off more than he wants to chew. This one, I can tell right now that brake line is going to fall apart. side is almost disassembled. I don't know how I'm gonna get that block broke free, but I gotta get it broke free. And I gotta get a hold of them because I'm not doing the brake lines. Not gonna do it. Trying to think how I can get that loose and drop down enough without breaking his brake lines, because they are tight around that. Come up there. You're almost there. Hey. Maybe. Can I pull that down enough without breaking the line? Okay. Let's see, can I get those other clips loose? I don't even know how these clips come apart. They're gonna come apart one way or the other. This one? Hey, look at that. Okay. Yeah. All right, I think I can. I think I can get into it now. All right, let me. I think if I take the plasma right there, man, it sucks. This side's. Make sure there ain't nothing I'm gonna cut that shouldn't be cut. If I can get that plasma up right here, I can cut the front and come right along the top. This down here might be a little fun. As far as the bolts go, I'm gonna have to replace some of them, but the frame itself don't look like it's as bad. We will see. Get the plasma. Well, plasma's done. All right, guys. I got this side cut out. The frame isn't as bad on this side, but I got a little bit more cutting to do. And look at that electrode. Yeah, that's not what it's supposed to look like, guys. I'm gonna run down to the water place, see if they got some. If not, I'm gonna have to figure something else out because I need a plasma. Last time I bought some, I bought everything he had because he said he don't stock them no more. And yeah, when I moved in here and stuff got thrown away, wouldn't you know it, I had 3 brand new cones, 3 or 4 packs of the insulators, and probably 10 packs of tips and electrodes. $40 right there. All right, I'm gonna run down there, see if they got some. If not, see how quick they can get them, if they can get them. I'm gonna call it a day. This will have to continue tomorrow. But that's okay. It's Monday. It's 4:30 already. And I'm getting worn out. She got a little headway on it. Not much, but a little bit. I think she's coming in tomorrow. She didn't like sanding. All right. Well, guys, till the next time, have a blessed evening.